Now, from the Valley of the Sun, EA Sports welcomes you inside State Farm Stadium, just west of downtown Phoenix, Arizona. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Arizona Cardinals. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you, the veteran Chris Boswell, getting things started. Off we go from Glendale. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Open man is Marvin Harrison Jr.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
2nd and inches. He'll drop to throw. That'll be taken in. It's Trey Benson.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
That's going to be intercepted. Picked up by the safety, Kyle Duggar. You get the ball to start the game thinking you'll score on offense. Instead, they allow the defense to be the first on the board in this one.
So now the question is, Mike, do you allow this to linger the rest of the day? You've dug yourself a pretty big hole here to start, but you've got to pick yourself up and realize this game is far from over, and we now got to get the ball back and establish some early rhythm.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This one taken at the 7. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Their own 25-yard line. Right back to the air following that pick 6. Right on the heels of the pick 6, he is intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr.
I think he chalked this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
That's good for the Steelers. First down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Here's a first carry for their running back. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion. Back to throw. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
And the Steelers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They find a way to convert on 3rd and 1.
A huge advantage to red zone offense is the ability to run the ball. In this case, I thought he was going to score. He takes it all the way down inside the 2, sets up 1st and goal.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. His 1st touchdown of the new campaign. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers move out on top, 14-0. Boswell now following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. A return now from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
60 by 6, 60 by 6. Check up.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to take a shot down the field. And that is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Let's go.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. Jermaine Johnson, the former 1st-round pick, in there to bring him down. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Over the middle, it's Harrison. And they're going to move this all the way up near the 35-yard line. And how about that? 3rd and a mile. And they convert and pick up a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. A short one here, caught by McBride. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
They'll run 1st carry of the game for Trey Benson. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a 1st down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
It's been a busy 1st quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down. They'll look to throw. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
Here we go. Set. Hurt. 79 Broncos.
He'll look to throw. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
And that'll wind up incomplete. 0-0 on the clock. The 1st quarter has come to an end. So after 1, it's the Steelers with the early lead. Greg and I back here in Glendale after this. So, on fourth down, out comes Chad Ryland for the Arizona field goal. The spot is at their own 49, making this a 61-yard attempt. That one's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history. So Ryland now, following the made field goal, back out to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Right side, catch made by McLaurin. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 26-yard line.
And it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. He'll try to get this one on the ground. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. Austin brought in motion. They will indeed go as they look to throw. Open is Kraft. He's got it. And he's going to have the Steelers' 1st down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on 4th down.
First down.
Here we go.
A gain of 26 yards.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. 22 yards to pick up there. Good for a Steeler 1st down. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the 1st half. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers move out to a 21-3 advantage. Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Set. Go.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Now a ball deep, middle of the field. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him, and we'll bring up 3rd down.
Let's go.
He's got his tight end. That's McBride. 1st and 10.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Cardinals 1st down.
A run out of the gun with Benson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 9.
Tag. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Check go.
Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Brings up 3rd and
18
4.
Cardinals, 18 Cardinals.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. Over the middle and take it in. He's got it. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
And the Cardinals,
Here we go, sack.
1st down.
Now, faking the give, moving to his left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And will move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9.
18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals. Let's go.
They'll throw out of the gun, exiting the pocket right. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone.
Every defensive coordinator, Mike, in the NFL preaches one thing about red zone defense. Keep them out of the end zone. Make them settle for 3. Well, what do? With that interception, they take it to another level, and they get off the field without allowing a single point.
Now pass deep for McClure. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line. That's 13 more on that play, and quickly another first down.
Cut 19, cut 19. Check. Warriors 7, Cowboy. 79 Bronco. Trap 60, trap 60.
There's a short one caught by Krabs.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. And I think I want to see a little bit more of this style from this defense. The key, Mike, is at that catch point, you want to create as much contact and be physical. Separate the ball from the intended receiver, and it's a great example there.
Let's go.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. Look, great work after the catch to extend the drive.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll look to throw again. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock.
Let's go now. 18,
It's the tight end Kraft in motion. Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
18 Cardinal, 18, trap 60. Warriors 70.
Throwing now from the gun. That's incomplete. Derek Hall on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. 2nd down, they need 3. Back to throw. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
And 3 yards to go.
7 Pirates, go! 19 tight.
He'll drop to throw. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
They do indeed snap as they'll try and throw. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
To kick off for Arizona.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. This returnable from the 4. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Here's a run to begin this 3rd quarter. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Stick with him again. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Buda Baker active and making the tackle there.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. Trying to push the ball down the field. It's an interception. That's the safety, Jalen Thompson.
3rd down pass. Intercepted. The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
18, right in. Ready, go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's left side. That's the tight end, McBride. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A pickup there of 13. It's an Arizona first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Here we go, set.
Again, it's Benson. He'll work forward for a couple. Peyton Wilson that time in on the stop. So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
26-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
And the Cardinals
10 yards, the gain on the pitch and catch. It's good for a Cardinals first down. Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That is caught at the 3. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. To the goal line and in. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Arizona. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Buda Baker active and making the tackle there.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
3rd down and 7.
Metcalf, the motion man. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. A gain there of 15. That's a Steeler first down.
That's good for us.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Tucker Kraft was the intended receiver there. And it's going to be 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Josh Sweat, he gets in to drop him for his first sack of the young season. On 4th down, Steelers send out Corliss Waitman to punt. Now, fair catch. He'll take it at about the 24-yard line.
Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. A dive and a catch. Incredible. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. This one's good for a 1st down.
With wide receivers, I think we spend so much time talking about their speed and their route running, and of course that's critical, but the ability to not only catch the ball, but to concentrate on the bad throws. We used to have a saying, you get paid to catch the bad ones, and so a great example of it here, laying out, going down to get this ball, holding on through contact with the ground, and it's a big-time play.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. That's caught by Harrison right side. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. Well short of the 1st down mark. No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on. 4th, going to give the ball over on downs.
Okay, ready?
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Here's a toss, right side. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. We see a lot of this as they begin the 4th quarter on the ground. And he will have the Steelers 1st down. And I do believe he's going to get it by about a yard on 3rd and 3. They'll stay on the ground. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Now this time they'll look to throw. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And that is incomplete.
And this game almost just flipped completely on his head. You find yourself with a lead, just trying to milk the clock away in the 4th quarter, and that's a gift. And that defender just flat out drops the ball, and if he's able to secure that takeaway, this game looks very different for this offense.
That's taken in. And he's going to have the Steelers 1st down as they pick up a big chunk of yards to boot as a gain of 18.
I like a little bit of this risk-taking when you found yourself with the lead in the fourth quarter. Conservative wisdom says, just punt it away and let your defense win this game for you. But now after going for it on fourth down and extending the drive, they can continue to work this clock. And even if they do have to give the ball back to their opponent, we're going to get the ball back with a lot less time. So I really like that decision.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he will score again. Touchdown Steelers. 3 touchdowns for the game. His first 3 of the year. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Boswell now following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. He'll start at the 4. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Complete there to Harrison. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Cardinals first down. First and 10 at the
They'll look to throw here on first down. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll throw out of the gun, moving outside the pocket. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And the Steelers will take over at their own 14-yard line.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. Sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
Throwing now on first and 10. He's going to air this one out, and he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion. Back to the air once more on second down. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That's in the end zone and intercepted. That's the safety, Jalen Thompson. And he's going to be taken down, but a nice return up past the 35-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
A throw left side there. incomplete.
Intended for number 22.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. It is a big gain for Arizona. 38 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
19 Lions. Ready?
Here's first and 10.
70 ring. 70 ring.
Back to throw. To the left side, taken in by Harrison. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 22-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. That is caught. What a throw. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Cardinals.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
And he moves down to the 25. That's good enough for a first down.
That's good for a Steelers first down. A gain of 9 yards. First down, Steelers.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down. Arizona will take his first time out. Clock will stop as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down. Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their second. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. This one all but over. Here's third down. Try to pick this one up on the ground. And he's going to be close. Going to depend on the spot, but it looks a little short. It is short, and now it's fourth down.
So it's a pretty manageable third down, so they really have the option to run or pass. So they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use fourth down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. Fourth and a couple. They'll go. It's Johnson. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it. And they stuff him on fourth down. This is first and 10.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat.
They'll drop to throw. forced out wide. He's going to go up top here for McBride. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. A pickup of 44 yards.
And the Cardinals first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
19 Lions.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's left side, and that's the tight end, McBride. He'll come up now for second down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the 30-yard line.
Throwing now from the gun. He'll look middle and finds McBride as tight end. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway.
First and 10.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10.
Dragon 60. 18 run. 18 run. Buffalo 18.
The red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That's to the end zone. That's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready. Check out.
They'll look to throw again. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work to separate the man from football, and it'll bring up third down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
79 Broncos. Go.
Here we go. One final play. And that final throw here is intercepted. And the Steelers are going to come up with a late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers. They're able to get the job done in front of a hostile crowd as they come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.
He's over.